giant civilization and just to wipe it out because somebody didn't want to stop burning oil. You know.
What is this about Starport that you're trying to tell us about?
Well, you logically can't go forward toward the development of starship technology unless you're going to build starships. And where you're going to build starships is only one plant big enough on the planet to do that, and that's the Michoud facility where the Saturn S-1B and the Saturn V, those are the moon rockets, and the shuttle main tank are done because it's got the largest bay area, and that's where we believe they're going to be built. And it sits in the middle of a piece of property that we are working now with the governor of Louisiana to develop into a project called Starport, which is an air-sea rail truck container and spaceport for launching starships as freighters and as aircraft to move passengers, and you'd probably make it with the right with the right anti-grav technology. You can probably make a trip from New Orleans to Shanghai or Osaka in 20 minutes or less. We see a completely different civilization coming, completely. An extremely revolutionary condition that is inevitable. It has to happen.
What year do you think this is going to happen?
Well, as fast as we can get our little programs rolling along, and they're rolling along real well. So I can only tell you that we look to see the technology begin to go into mass production before the end of the decade.
Well, who runs this little consortium that you're putting together? Is it you?
I'm sort of the director general of the project right now, but it doesn't mean that I want to stay there. I'm just doing the thing. We're trying to take a former minister of defense from another foreign country to have him take over the project and get me out of the loop of having to deal with the daily mundane problems of the daily development of the consortium. It's
Can
like
you tell
Airbus.
us who that is?
No.
Oh.
No, but we're there. I mean, we're dealing with them, and they know we're there, and they know what we have. And there are a lot of people that know that we borrowed, expropriated, pirated the technology from Majestic, and we're not giving it back. That's that elementary. And so we're developing it, and we're doing it in a way that overcomes the problems that they recognize. One of the big reasons that they don't want to do it is time paradox. Time paradox is a huge problem for them, because if you know the future, then how do you have markets? How do you have interest? How do you have taxes? How do you have government? How do you have
free will?
Yeah.
Isn't that one of your issues?
Yeah, well, I've been Nietzschean until I discovered this, and I'm now at the point where if somebody could give me a script and I could go out tomorrow and enjoy my life and just carry out my tomorrow diktat from we'll call it the time forward scan TV, that I could see what I got to do next month, that'd be fine. I'd just go live my life and follow the orders. God wrote the script, why not do it? He knows what he's doing. We're all a piece of him, and why not do it his way? I mean, his way may be a lot better than our way. Free will may not be all that big a deal. So, who cares?
Come on, aren't you the biggest rebel of all time?
But I'm not a rebel against the stuff that I believe is the reality we may have to live with. I mean, so what?
So you mean you're a practical rebel?
I'm a pragmatist. I'm a pragmatic rebel. If I see that this is the way it's got to be, and if I can facilitate making that happen and it makes the world a better place to live, then great. I mean, I'm anti that.
Am I to understand that you've killed a man?
No, never.
Never?
Never. Never, ever.
Have you ever ordered a man to be killed?
No.
So you've got a lot of threats going back and forth, but no.
Got a lot of threats, but there's the you hurt me, I'm going to hurt you back, and how I hurt you back may not be the way you hurt me. And so they know that if you have those kind of capabilities of doing dirty tricks, most people don't want to have a guy who has a philosophy of, if you have nothing to do for the rest of your life, go ahead and pick a fight with me. I was